Just when we thought all that the debate over the president's birth certificate had been settled, Donald Trump brought it all back. Now the debate over President Obama's birthplace has reached fever pitch again. A poll released by the New York Times this week shows a quarter of Americans believe the president was born outside of the United States. Incredible. Among Republicans, that number jumps to 45%. Politico's senior political writer, Ben Smith, is here with us. Ben, I don't know how you get past this. I don't know how the White House gets past it, but you dug back into the roots of it, and it really goes back to the campaign.
Yeah, actually, what it goes back to is the Clinton campaign, and not Clinton herself or her staff, but her supporters. As she was losing in the sort of really bitter spring of 2008, some of her passionate supporters were kind of grasping at straws for, reasons he could be ineligible to run for president. Some of them said, well, maybe his father's a foreigner, maybe that means he's not a citizen, and they got very excited about that, and then they looked at the law, and that turned out not to be true. And this was sort of a backup strategy. Oh, well, what if he was actually born in Kenya? And it was ludicrous, and they produced, ludicrous forged birth certificates and things like this. And this kind of bubbled through the 08 campaign, but the main smear in 08 was that he was a Muslim, and this just sort of bubbled around on the fringes of 2008 and then really burst after the election for some reason.
And was it the Republicans also in the election campaign, or was it really during that bitter primary fight? Because I seem to recall John McCain at a town hall meeting saying to a rabid, supporter, no, that's not true.
I believe he was saying that Obama was not a Muslim. That was the main thing that was bubbling in the campaign. And this is a sort of an outgrowth of that in some way, but
it's all that he's the other, that he's different, that he's somehow not.
Yeah, he's got to be foreign in some kind of provable way. And that seems to be, we should say it's totally discredited.
And how are the other Republicans handling this? In contrast to Donald Trump, certainly Mitt Romney wants no part of this.
Most of the leading Republican candidates for president want no part of it. Mitt Romney, Tim Pawlenty, Michelle Bachmann, actually, the other day, just sort of dismiss it out of hand. There's, Democrats, 5 or 6 years ago, there was a pretty widespread belief among the Democratic base, got up to 50% in some polls, that President Bush was responsible in some sense for 9/11, complicit in 9/11. Any Democrat who embraced this theory publicly was drummed out of the party, though. Cynthia McKinney was drummed out of the party for this. That hasn't happened. There are congressional Republicans, state house Republicans kind of pushing this idea.
Ben Smith, thank you so much from Politico for reminding us of where this all started.
Thank you.